Have you ever spent hours reading journal articles, only to end up with a literature review that still feels incomplete? Or maybe you've tried using ChatGPT, but the results sounded generic and didn't feel academic enough. Here's the good news. AI can help you write a better literature review without copying, plagiarizing, or replacing your own thinking. In this video, I'll show you exactly how. Let's get started. Step 1. Understand what AI should actually do. Before we even open ChatGPT, let's clear up one huge misconception. AI should not write your literature review for you. Instead, think of AI as your research assistant, a really fast one. Its job is to help you understand papers faster, organize information, compare studies, and improve your writing. Your job is still to think critically and make the final decisions. That's the difference between using AI responsibly and simply copying AI-generated text. One mistake many students make is asking ChatGPT questions before they've gathered any research. That's backwards. Start by finding real academic sources. Use databases like Google Scholar, ResearchGate, your university library, or discipline-specific databases. Download between 5 and 15 recent journal articles that are directly related to your topic. Remember, garbage in, garbage out. If your sources are weak, your literature review will also be weak. Step 3. Let AI organize the research. Once you've collected your papers, now AI becomes incredibly useful. Instead of reading every paper from beginning to end several times, use AI to organize the information. Ask it to identify the purpose of each study, the research methods used, the major findings, the limitations, the recommendations for future research. This gives you a clear overview before you even begin writing. Notice something important. You're not asking AI to invent anything. You're asking it to organize information that's already there. That makes a huge difference. Step 4. Look for patterns, not summaries. Here's where many students make another mistake. They summarize one paper, then another, then another. That's not a literature review. A literature review compares studies. It looks for themes. For example, perhaps several studies agree that social media reduces academic performance. Another study says the opposite. Now you have something interesting to discuss. Instead of asking, "What does this paper say?" ask, "What do all these papers say together?" That's what examiners want to see. Critical thinking, not repetition. Step 5. Identify research gaps. Every good literature review should answer one important question. What's still missing? Maybe previous studies focused only on university students. Maybe they were conducted in another country. Maybe the sample size was small. Maybe the findings were inconsistent. AI can help identify these gaps much faster. Ask it questions like, what important questions remain unanswered based on these studies? Those gaps often become the justification for your own research. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing to AI Tech Tips 360. We're a small growing channel, and every like and subscription helps us create more practical AI tutorials like this. Now let's move on to the part that matters most. How to actually write an original literature review using AI without simply copying what it gives you. Step 6. Write the first draft your way. Now that you've organized your research, don't ask AI to write the entire literature review. Instead, write the first paragraph yourself, even if it isn't perfect. Why? Because this immediately gives the review your own voice and writing style. Now you can use AI to improve what you've already written. Instead of saying, "Write my literature review," try asking, "Improve the clarity, flow, and academic tone of this paragraph without changing its meaning or adding new information." Notice the difference? AI becomes your editor, not your author. That's exactly how professionals use AI. Step 7. Synthesize, don't copy. One of the easiest ways to get flagged for poor academic writing is by discussing one paper after another. Instead, combine multiple studies into one discussion. For example, instead of saying, "Smith found this, Johnson found this, Brown found this," Write something like, several recent studies suggest that excessive social media use negatively affects students' academic performance, although some researchers argue the impact depends on how social media is used. See the difference? You're comparing ideas. You're building an argument. You're not simply listing studies. That's what examiners expect in a strong literature review. Step 8. Verify every citation. Here's one of the biggest mistakes people make when using AI. They trust every citation it gives them. Don't. Always verify author names, publication year, journal title, volume and issue, DOI, page numbers. Sometimes AI gets these details wrong. A single fake reference can damage the credibility of your entire research project. The safest approach is simple. Only cite papers that you've personally downloaded and confirmed are real. Step 9. Make the writing sound like you. Even after improving your draft with AI, read it aloud. Does it sound like something you would naturally write? If not, rewrite it. Add your own transitions, change sentence structures, replace words that feel unnatural. Remember, your supervisor isn't looking for perfect AI writing. They're looking for evidence that you understand your topic. Your understanding matters more than perfect grammar. Step 10. Check for originality. Before submitting your work, do one final review. Ask yourself, have I understood every sentence? Can I explain every claim? Did I compare studies instead of simply summarizing them? Did I verify every citation? If the answer is yes, you've used AI the right way. AI should help you think more clearly, not think for you. Common mistakes to avoid. Let's quickly go over 5 mistakes you should avoid. Number 1. Copying AI-generated text without reviewing it. Number 2. Using sources you haven't actually read. Number 3. Trusting AI-generated references without verification. Number 4. Writing only summaries instead of comparisons. And number 5. Depending entirely on AI instead of developing your own critical thinking. Avoid these mistakes, and your literature review will be much stronger. AI is changing academic research, but the students who benefit the most won't be the ones who let AI do all the work. They'll be the ones who learn how to work with AI intelligently. Think of AI as your research assistant. It can organize information, summarize papers, compare findings, improve your writing, but it can never replace your ability to think critically. The best literature reviews aren't written by AI. They're written by researchers who know how to use AI wisely. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give this video a like. And if you want to learn more practical ways to use AI for your studies, research, work, and everyday productivity, subscribe to AI Tech Tips 360. We're a small growing channel, and every like and subscription helps us create more tutorials like this. Also, let me know in the comments, what's your biggest challenge when writing a literature review? I'd love to make a video that helps you solve it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.